lovely people and your community, and welcome to the channel. Today's speaker card is going to be about Japanese philosophy that is called "What is your Ikigai?" So to speak a little bit, describe what Ikigai is. This could be like a reason of being, you know, what you love, passion, what you're good at. It could be profession, vocation, kind of what the world needs. So this is also about it could be everything from a reason for being, you know, what you feel is your bliss, what is something that excites you. This could be everything from, we already, you know, mentioned what is your passion, mission, vocation, you know, professional meet. It could be also that you are as a service for others, guiding others, finding your fulfillment, joy, longevity in life, and so on. So this is kind of the four, let's say, pillars for this. But then you have also the 5 that you're starting small, you're releasing yourself, harmony and sustainability, the joy of little things, and kind of being in the here now. So this is meant to have some kind of type of guidance, or maybe there's something that you feel you want to pursue, or something you feel that a passion that you have, or something, maybe to have some hope or clarity or some confirmation, because this is kind of having something in our inner compass, and this can also be explained. This could be also kind of enjoying the little things, you know, and this is very different from people to people, you know. We are on different personal journeys. For instance, maybe going back to something that you loved doing as a child, maybe also creating something, doing something new, kind of discoveration. So yeah, maybe there's some guidance or a word or something that maybe something that you feel, oh, you want to do this, or this is kind of your ikigai, kind of finding what is your purpose that makes sense for you. And this could also change, you know, when we're in different timelines, different things in life, and so on. Okay, so we're going to go through the piles and start the reading. So then we have for the first pile over here, this is Brahma. For the second pile we have Tejas. And for the third here we have Ahimsa. So with that being said, then let's get started. Hello and welcome pile 1. Thanks for being here today. If you selected the Brahma, this is your reading. And what about is your Ikigai? So first of all, there's a lot of blue here that has to do with the throat chakra, so about communication, speaking, and so on. For some of you, it could be that your Ikigai at the moment, or this year, or during this phase in life, this could also be that it's about speaking. This could be that you're having also better boundaries, or stronger boundaries, healthy boundaries, and this is also about speaking better to yourself, kind of, and also speaking your truth. So this could be also one of your inner missions or soul path about communicating. But when we come to this, to the Dharma here, to the Brahma, as we can see, this also about 3. So number 3, we can see the 3 heads and 3 hands in different positions. So this is a very interesting card when it comes to Ikigai, because this is also a card that has to this, we can say this is like a deity, or this is a god of creation. So I'm getting that for you, in addition to maybe communication, having healthy boundaries, speaking also positive to yourself, is about creating. So Ikigai could be that you're creating something, but it's also about maybe starting something new, so creating something new. Kind of planting the seeds into earth and water. We have a lot of water, so this has also not only with the throat chakras, also to do with emotions and feelings. And there is a rosary that we can see. So this is kind of the cycle, the world cycle. So maybe for some of you, your Ikigai is also about starting something new. Like when the world card shows up in the original tarot, it's kind of a new cycle, something is changing. So I'm getting that this is about new creation also. So your Ikigai is about creating something new. That's going to give you a lot of happiness. So we're going to go straight to the tarot and let's see. So for pile 1, what more can we know about their Ikigai? Give them some guidance. So thank you for being here today again, and I hope you're doing good. So let's see what the messages the Spirit wants to know today. Oops, there was a lot of cards. Let's see. I wanna. Wow. So the first card that came here, I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 cards. We're gonna take them all. This is their strength. This is a Major Arcana, and it's Atlas. So Atlas is also the world, and we mentioned about the world. Maybe also your Ikigai is also to, again, speak to others. There's something about communication, but it's also strength. Strength is a Leo card. That's July to August. But look at this. This is also about creation, something new. I'm getting also that because we have a god over here, and we have the energy of a god, and we have the energy of a god here again. I'm getting that maybe you're very connected to the divine. Kind of, we all are in different ways, but kind of you're more, because we see kind of this new cycle. Maybe it's also about don't be afraid to follow your bliss, but also don't be afraid to show it to the world, because this is the god of endurance. So it's not only strength, but it's endurance. So we can see also this god is kind of holding up the globe, and here you have also another god. Also there's something about you're communicating. Maybe there's something also about, I'm getting language, sign language also. Maybe there's something that you want to pursue a career about that, or you want to learn it, or this has been important in your life. So we spoke also about, confidence, and also, so it's kind of the same when we go to the next card here. It's kind of also about stepping up. This is your time now. So this is your Ikigai, is also following your bliss. So the next card that we had here is interesting. We have the Three of Swords that came in reverse. This is Eros. This is about another god, Eros, that has to do about love. So again, swords has also to do with communication, intellectual words, speaking. So there's something, maybe because it's in reverse, and this is a good thing, that you're speaking, kinder to yourself, but also the way you speak to others, or there's some type of your Ikigai and mission, the way you're communicating to others, like showing something to the world. We have kind of the world here twice, is also that your words heal other people, or you're teaching others how to heal themselves. Really interesting. So then we have the Five of Pentacles. There is something about being put out there, because that's kind of the god here is looking back, there's eyes closed, it's kind of giving the back to us. So there's something about being out there. For some of us, like our ikigai is also to help others, to be a service for others, because we are on different, missions and paths. So this is a card about maybe, together with the Three of Swords, maybe there's some heartbreak or something that's been difficult, been left outside in some way. But I'm getting, there is something about when you start this new cycle, you're getting a new community, this new people coming in for you. And again, I'm getting also about a lot of you have this connection with the divine. You just have to trust it when you experience to have downloads or signs or symbols. Even though things are not happening straight away, there is something that is working behind the scenes. The next card that we have is the Four of Swords. We have the Swords energy again, and we're going from the 3 to the 4 of Swords. Again, a new cycle, what I'm getting, and again has to do with communication, intellectual, healthy boundaries. So here is the red, this is the healing, the passion, the love. This is also about maybe meditating, praying. We can see that the god is also sitting in the lotus position. Maybe there is also, and again I'm getting the connection to the divine, or to different gods in different religions or philosophies. And we can see this is this new emerging, this new life, the new cycle. It could also be that a prayer is important to you, or you are learning others about prayers. And you don't have to be religious, but we can pray in different, ways. Let's see what is the next card here. We have the Judgment. So this is also Scorpio card, but this is about answering your call. You have a call here, a soul mission, but also your ikigai to start this new cycle, and don't hold yourself back. You're very connected with the divine, and so this is about starting this new cycle, just going for it. You are strong. This could be also maybe that to have this new mission, your ikigai, you have to move to another part of the world that maybe you felt was difficult, but now you're ready for it. And this is also about, speaking to others, communication, maybe also teaching others about getting out of heartbreak, or how to gain more money. It's kind of some type of guide to others. And here we have the Page of Pentacles, and this is also about starting something new. But as we can see, we have this, the red here, actually the red on top here, and the red. So this is also, there's kind of this opportunity coming in for you, that there's going to be a lot of passion. Ikigai is also about finding your passion, and also about communicating to others, kind of, you're radiating and then you're helping others. And I'm getting this is maybe Greece or Athene, the capital of Greece may be significant. But I'm getting also, and this is just a side note, but I'm being showed in my mind's eye. If you've seen the sitcom Friends, there is an episode where Joey wants to be a part of a movie, and then they shut down the movie. But then he starts to work in Vegas, and then he's got his let's say some type of hat, and then is also Phoebe that tries that on. So meaning that when one thing doesn't go, he tries another thing. So this is just, don't be afraid to try another thing. Try this in life purpose or mission. That's not only going to give you ikigai, but also service to others. So let's take another tarot card. Wow, there's a lot of energy, because all the cards are keep flying out. Let's see how many we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we just need one more card. And very kind of things are coming in alignment, because we have first 6 cards, then we have 5 cards. This is the 6 of Pentacles, and this is also the Tree of Life. This is the balance coming in. It's kind of, you're standing there and you're speaking to others, and also you're planting seeds in yourself. So you're growing, not only you're growing for yourself, you're growing for others. And a tree is something that is very strong, something that is very solid. So again we have the strength here twice. So this is balance, this is give and take. Kind of you give to others, but then you're going to receive it kind of twice in return. See the next card that we have here. Ooh, interesting. So this is Merlin. Merlin is also like a magician in different stories, but this is also the hero, and zero is the fool. This is taking the leap of faith. And we can see also the snake. This is shredding a new life. Again, we have a new cycle. You're taking this leap of faith. We can see that there is connection both with the Fool card and Major Arcana again, together with the Strength card, and also the Brahma card, the card that you chose. So you're taking this leap of faith. This is going to be something, this new cycle that's going to give you a lot of this, kind of this IKIGAI. You're going to feel that things are falling into place, you know, for you. We have also here the Nine of Swords. So kind of these cards go like together. So there's something that, and we have swords again. So a lot of swords about this communication, your communication, not only to others, but for yourself. And again we have the wings, the angel, so that there's contact with the divine. And you're actually holding kind of your purpose here. Maybe you're not seeing right up, but it's just on the first piece. And there's a lot of purple, you know, with the third eye chakra. And we have, this is the breath of victory. So you're winning. And we can see also a lot of lavendel that has to do with purity and cleansing, and again healing. So you just you know, just look up, because you're already starting this new cycle, and kind of don't be afraid, is what I'm getting, to start this new cycle, because this is your IKIGAI. This is really nice. So let's see what is the next card that we had here. Very powerful again. So you have the Ace of Scrolls, and the Ace of Scrolls, this is like scrolls again, and we're speaking about, there's this sword. So there's a lot of swords. So communication, thinking, how you communicate to others is a big mission, your IKIGAI. So here is kind of with the Nine of Swords, you're holding the scroll, but here is revealed to you. You just had it all the time. Here you have actually two keys, not only one but twice, and you have the raven saying something. You have the tree again, even though this is different cards. This is pentacles and this is swords. So you are like a tree. You are like a tree of life, and I'm getting, just continue to water yourself, kind of speak kind to yourself, like you have put, you know, kind of put the seeds, and two keys. So this could be not only one opportunity but two opportunities. Keys is also about a contract. This is also about your soul mission. The raven is a very spiritual bird. So again there's communication, and this kind of epiphany, you're going for it now. This is your time. It could be also that you are signing maybe some type of contract when it's come to the new mission that is going to give you like your IKIGAI, like your passion also, something that you're looking forward to. Again we can see the purple. So there's a lot of communication, but there's a lot about also spirituality and the divine, and like connecting to God also. So we had the other card that came together with it. This is actually, it says the companion, and this is the King of Wands. We have another bird. So birds may be very significant for you, and there's also feathers. This is about, it's kind of again with, it's another Leo card, like the god of Atlas. We have the strength. This is Leo, Aries and Sagittarius, but this is also about following your passion, following your intuition, going for what you want. Again, kind of taking this leap of faith, like we had. A really, really nice card, kind of you're taking control in your life and going in the destination that you always wanted. And we needed one more card. Let's see the next card. Okay, so one more card for pile 1. Okay, it came straight to the point. Beautiful. Here, this is the 6 of Cups, and again another bird. You have so many birds in your cards. Communication, dollars, and so on. This is also happiness. This is hummingbird. As we can see, this person is playing the pan flute. So again, this is about reconnecting with something maybe you did as a child, or this dream that you had as a child. You're going to feel when you start this new cycle. You see, we start with the blue, we end with the blue color, that you're coming into kind of alignment also with yourself, but with others. It's kind of giving hope to others, but also happiness to yourself. Let's see the more messages before we go to the oracle cards. Okay, and let's see what is the first card that we're going to have. Okay, so what more messages for today? Oh, beautiful. Number 7, sustenance. Again, number 7, there's spirituality, there's the lotus again. So when it comes to this oracle card that you don't see, okay, I'm gonna put it like this. So the sustenance card, really important during this pile, because it has also to do about enjoying what life gives you. And I mentioned that what you give others is kind of going to be like from now on, or soon, that you're going to receive it also twice. And this is also being in a time of abundance. So this is like when you're nourishing yourself. We mentioned about speaking better to yourself, speaking good to yourself, like nice. This is, you're going to also experience that that your needs are being met, like your desires. As we can see, there's abundance. There is also kind of just being, you're certain about what to do next. Yes, so another oracle card. Let's see. The last oracle card for today is IKIGAI. Number 11. That's the master number. Damiana, the beloved. We have also the raven again. So birds, so significant. And we have the Ace of Cups. That's about happiness. So maybe when you're seeing 11, 11 is a sign for you, or 1 and 1 together is also 2, but it's also about not only you coming in union with yourself, but you're also kind of giving hope to others, how to heal themselves. For me, this is a very special card, because when I grew up, when I was a child, speaking again about this child energy, so so Spirit is telling me to share this. So when I was a child, I was a kid. I had a neighbor, and she was much older than me. They were actually a couple, but her name was Damiana, and she was super kind. She was just like a grandmother to me. She was so good in many things. And again, she was so creative because she had this sewing machine, you know, working from home and doing designs and clothes for other people. And she made this fantastic food that nobody made, everything from pastries to big meals. It was really, really nice. So she was a part of my childhood, and she meant a lot to me. So, but I was like 7, 8, and then she was 70, so there was, you know, a big age difference. But she was so nice, and she told me a lot of things that actually came back to me when I was an adult, when I grew up. So maybe there's something also you're going to experience, that when you start this new cycle, not only are going to affect others in a positive way, but you're going to attract other soulmates, like your soul family. And we can see this is also about Pluto. That has also to do with the Judgment card, and also Scorpio, and also we have here Venus is again about love, loving yourself. But also we had the Three of Swords in reverse is also about healing. This is also rejuvenating plant. And this is also about strength again. You have strength here again. We mentioned that already. But actually the Damiana plant helps with a lot of things. So I'm getting creation, I'm getting about nourishing your soul again. We already mentioned that with the card. So kind of you're entering this new cycle with your Ikigai that's going to give you not only abundance but a lot of happiness, coming in contact with yourself, or following your passion that you wanted before or since you were a child. And also just sharing your voice, strength. There's so many things, taking this leap of faith. You know, the keys, the contract that is coming in, and again, all the birds that we have, or the downloads, like you are in kind of deeply contact with the divine. So this is what I had for you. Hope it resonated. Thank you for watching, and see you next time. Peace and love. Hello and welcome, pile number 2. If you selected this Tejas, this is your card. So we're also speaking about this Ikigai today, like the and what are your Ikigai, or your guidance or clarity, or something that is going to give you some hope or guidance on the way. When it comes to this Tejas, this is actually about Ayurveda. So this is a way about how you live your life, like the Ikigai. So this also has to do, you know, with courage and glowing. I'm getting that you are soon going to expect to have a glow up, and then you just have to let it kind of come. Don't be afraid to shine is what I'm getting. No matter what you have experienced in the past or what people told you, you're here to shine, you're here to glow. This is your glow up that is coming in. As we can see, this person has his eyes closed, kind of you are surrendering, you are relaxing. But this is also about your intelligence, your wisdom. You know, you're having courage now to, I'm getting kind of your, maybe like a warrior of love. It's kind of, you have this special mission, you have this really beautiful energy. Like some of, it could be Ikigai, and some of your soul mission is to, also to raise the vibration of this planet, no matter what people tell you. When you feel something is right, when your intuition is telling you something, I'm hearing you have to follow it, you follow your gut. Because there's something about you that is honest, is pure, it has to do with the truth. It's kind of committing to your truth, committing to yourself. And also about sharing your glow with others, like your courage. And again, it could be that also you're a warrior of love, but it's something about your vibration to the planet. kind of giving hope to people in despair or something. So I'm going to shuffle the cards for pile 2. So thank you for being here. Hope you're doing great. So what more can you tell us about Ikigai, or about the soul missions Ikigai? Let's see. Oh. The step by step, you can see the cards are just flying out of the deck step by step. Okay, I'm getting several many songs here. One more card, please, Spirit. Wow. Okay, I think we're getting off, but I'm going to show you something. So back of the deck is the energy of the Queen of Swords. This is Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. So this is the goddess of Cirque. But as we can see here, there is the sword and this is the moon. So again, I'm getting that, and we can see this aura. This is your glowing up now. You're radiant. So don't dim your light, no matter what you have experienced in life, people, circumstances, places. You're kind of meant to shine and vibrate, kind of also for a planet, to the world. And with the sword on the moon here, I'm getting this clarity. I already mentioned that truth is important for you. You are a truth speaker, is the word that I'm channel now. Kind of, you're cutting through the BS. You know what is the truth, no matter what. You want to kind of raise the energy. So, beautiful. Okay, so we have 3 cards that came here one by one. First of all, the moon again. And you had the moon. So you're the truth. You're cutting through confusion. Very nice. The moon is also Cancer zodiac sign, but it's also about, is this a Major Arcana? I'm seeing for the first time a C. Maybe your name is Clara, Cassandra, Claire, Casey, Caitlin, Casper, Carl, Cornelia. Oh. Okay. I was speaking about wisdom and intelligence. As we can see with this moon card, this person seems a little bit kind of older. It doesn't seem that this person is older, but there's a lot of wisdom. You know, the moon is also shining. We mentioned that you are glowing and shining. So the moon has a very important purpose, you know, when it comes to not only the world but life on the planet. It kind of gives also illumination when it's dark. And the moon cycles are very important, you know, when it comes to water, when it comes to the sea, but also back in the days when there wasn't kind of a compass, or there wasn't these actis, these electric devices for mapping the seas, the seafarers used the moon and the stars for navigating. So again, I'm saying that you're here to speak the truth, clarity, but I'm also getting this glow up. By being yourself, you're kind of elevating the place where you live on the planet to be a better place. Really, really nice. Maybe you also have Cancer zodiac sign strong in your birth chart. We have the Four of Pentacles. Epiphoron, this is the god of Epiphoron. And here is very important card. Because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hands, even though we're speaking of 4 pentacles. So again, I'm getting something, maybe you have experienced people being greedy, or kind of took something that belonged to you, or tried to take away some type of truth from you, or the purity, your glow up, something. But this is not happening. And I'm seeing here actually a ring, like there is some commitment. But I'm getting again, you're a warrior. I mentioned something about the warrior of love, and we can see this person is holding this hands here, kind of protecting. And it's the illumination that is winning. Your glow up is winning the world. Okay. See. So the next card we have, the Ace of Cups. Beautiful. So the God of Pontus, and with the Ace of Cups, and this is Ikigai, is I'm getting again illumination, because we can see there are some type of leaves, and the Ace of Cups has not only to do with gold, but this is also about speaking your truth, your emotions. This is something new. This is a new cycle for you when you're glowing up. Ace of Cups is a lot of also happiness, following your bliss, following your heart. But things like something new. And I'm also seeing that it's connected to water. Maybe you're also speaking your truth when it comes to feelings, emotions. Okay, this is a side message for some, but I'm getting that with your glow, with being yourself, you're also going to attract kind of people to confess the truth, clarity. Maybe also people coming to give you some apology from the past, or for now you being yourself, this glow up, or somebody's ready to confess their feelings. We have the energy of the Queen of Wands, is Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, the goddess of Psyche. This is also about following your intuition. As we can see, this goddess is looking straight to us. You're not afraid of the truth. You want to give clarity. This is your passion. You're following your pitch. This is about a lot of passion. You have 3 cards that came together. The Fool. So you're taking this leap of faith. You're starting this something new. And this is big transformation for you. We can also see the butterflies and pound. That has, it means bread also. So kind of it could be that you are changing the way you're living, because bread is significant. Water bread, that's from the old times what was important to live. But it's also about you're changing the way that you're living just by your glow up, not other kind of radiate the world, but it's something here for you too. We have here the 8 of Cups, and again I'm getting that you are leaving some past behind. You are approaching the new, because you are both the Fool and the 8 of Cups, so you're starting something new and you're leaving the past behind. And here we have the energy of the Page of Wands, the goddess of Hemera. Again, you have a lot of this fiery energy glowing up. As we can see, there's a halo again. So there's your radiance, your aura is beautiful. And we can see our rose quartz, and we have an aura around. And actually, today I have this rose quartz, and this is actually new. So there's also, rose quartz is connected to the Ace of Cups. And I mentioned also that a warrior of love. And one of the songs that I was getting was actually, I think we're going to do like this, was actually this what friends are for. It's a very significant song for many people. It's a song that was released many years ago. It's a beautiful song. There are actually 4 singers that are singing the song together. And there is a story behind the song, because the song, so maybe something that you thought your Ikigai or was your purpose, this is changing now. Because the song, actually what Friends Are For, was made for a soundtrack. I think it was Rod Stewart that recorded it at the beginning, like originally. But the song is actually sung in the 80s, and this is Dionne Warwick, Sir Elton John, Gladys Knight, and Stevie Wonder. So 4 people, and this was, you know, famous worldwide, and this has also to do for some research. So maybe something about health is also significant for you. We mentioned bread, and maybe you're living different, but it's also that when you're being yourself and this glowing up that you're experiencing, don't be, and you're just being in love, showing the warrior of love, you are connecting with people, but you are making people connect with others. I mentioned about speaking your truth. You're also going to do that. People are going to confess things to you, maybe apologize, but also for others. Because the Eight of Cups, as we can see, this is a kind of dark card, but with the Ace of Cups, is kind of somebody maybe confessing or apologizing. Very nice. Okay, so let's see. What do we need to know? This is the Three of Cups, and we have a little lamb here. So again, this is telling us that you are going to do that people come together. And again, you know, I channeled the song that what friends are for. And you are also reconnecting with, I'm getting your soul family here actually. A lamb is also about a lot of spirituality here as well. Something new, something pure innocent. Wow. Interesting. Because I'm checking something here. Okay, I'm gonna take the cards first, then come back to this card. This is the acrobat. We have also the little monkey. This is the Page of Pentacles. This is the Nine of Wands. Yeah, this is the Two of Swords, I didn't mention that. You have the Visionary. Wow. The Knight of Swords. Okay, so back of the deck is the Seven of Swords. This actually reminds me about Narnia. The story, you know. And what is interesting, a coincidence, maybe this is significant for you, so I'm going to tell it. There's a theater nearby, that they're actually going to do in a theater the original screenplay of Narnia. And this is going to be in October, from the 18th to October to November. So this is Libra season to Scorpio season. So this may be something significant that is happening for you then, or maybe this is, then you are finding in your purpose with this Ikigai, something that is starting now. And also we have with the swords and the clarity and the truth has also to do with Libra. So this is September to October. And again, you have Lion, that also reminds me again about Narnia. But as you know, the lion in Narnia, I'm getting a lot about lions, because first of all, Sir Elton John, that sang what Just What Friends Are For, that's what friends are for, is actually also singing in The Lion King, Can You Feel the Love Tonight? The lion is also significant for the season of Leo, July to August. And it's also about the leadership. And you have actually a lot of animals. Both the bird and the monkey and the unicorn. But this is also about something that is happening for you, because this is the year of the horse. Also maybe the name Aslan may be significant. And there's something authentic, because we can see both from the mirrors here and the statue, there's something from the old times, there's something that is some type of history that is speaking truth, clarity. So again, with the Two of Swords, this is a decision that you are taking to just glow up like the lion. Maybe you're born on the 8th of August. That's just another side note. But again, look at this beautiful unicorn. And again, this is about the glow up. You're shining the way for others. I'm also like some type of love warrior. And we have the Page of Pentacles. So you have actually 2 pages here. So this is also maybe you're going to get a new pet, because there's a lot of animals. But this also, look, like the acrobat. Maybe also there's something about acrobatic, or you're going to work in a circus, Cirque du Soleil. But there's a lot of baby animals, you know, like the lamb and the baby monkey. So I'm getting also that you are maybe, when you're speaking your truth and this new cycle, like you're elevating your shining globe, you're elevating the world where you live. I'm going to teach others about reconnecting, and also like to adapt, like move on, because you have also the full, like taking the leap of faith that you're doing now, and being a leader. You're kind of being a mentor for others. This is your Ikigai. And the 9 of Wands, a lot of birds again. We spoke about also your inner compass. You're following your inner compass. You're following your inner guidance. And I'm getting radiance again. When you speak your truth, kind of, you're supporting others. But I'm getting also a side message that you're attracting your soul family. And this is the visionary. And again we have scroll. So this is the Knight of Swords again. And another bird. Maybe there was a vision that you had before that you are connecting to. The third eye chakra. You let it in come now. But it's also again about speaking the truth. Showing others what the truth means. Giving like colors to the world is what I'm getting. Okay, so 2 oracle cards for you. Pile number 2. Blessings. Master number 44. I mentioned that maybe August is significant for you, or you're a Leo, or the 8-8, the 8th of August is significant. So this is blessings. So when you are again speaking about the truth, showing people the truth, you're going to attract a lot of blessings for yourself. And a master number 44, maybe you're seeing a lot of 4-4s. 4th of April could also be significant. And this is also that there's something about karma coming here, but justice also, because I'm seeing now that not only are you divinely protected, because this is this glow up, and when you are kind of one of your Ikigai, your mission to kind of be a love warrior, or elevate, you know, the energy of the world, then you must be divinely protected. So this is again about taking the leap of faith. You're not afraid to take the leap of faith, you know, to have self-indulgence. And this is again, you know, this is kind of a lot of things coming in. I'm getting kind of the energy of like the 7 of Cups, like a lot of things coming in for your love, happiness. But this is happiness, and you're going to experience true happiness and blessings that are going to fill your heart and soul. And this is because also you're glowing up, you're not afraid to have this mission. Okay, so the last oracle card for today. Conflict completion, yes. You're leaving the past behind, and also you're not afraid to glow up, to speak your truth. 3 or 2, 5 is 5, there's a big change coming in for you. I see also this clear quartz. This is about healing and cleansing and purity again, like we mentioned. Again, this is also about the compass. So you're following, you're starting a new cycle with the completion card, but also you're following your passion, you're following your bliss. Really interesting. And another thing here is that it has to do with achievement. You're completing a cycle. It's kind of this new cycle, this new journey for you. And this is also about Saturn. So Capricorn, about the things that seeds that you planted, the things that you work so hard for. And again, this is about some type of purity. And this is also about releasing karma. So this is what I had for you. I hope it resonated. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Peace, love. Hello and welcome, pile 3. If you selected the Ahimsa, that is about what is your Ikigai or some clarity or some guidance for today. So first of all, you can see there's a lot of things going on. This kind of the contact between the spirit, the sky, the earth. And there's also here we can see the eye, the third eye chakra. Maybe there's something that is also been highlighted for you now, or there's something that you're following, some type of guidance. We actually see 2 lions here. There's been a lot of lions in all the piles. So maybe there's something about being the leader in your life and having courage to go for what you want, but also having courage to have your Ikigai, what's your passion, what to do next. As we can see here, the person is kind of with the hands of, accepting some type of guidance. It could also be accepting blessings. And there's something too, because we have 2 lions, so maybe something about a duality could also be significant. I'm getting actually I'm getting 2 songs. Okay, so first this is also this is some type of yoga practice, this the Ahimsa. So I'm getting maybe there's been a time where things you felt like you had a lot of responsibilities, or you had to deal with a lot of thoughts, decisions, because this is also about having a lot of thoughts like in the past, but now coming to a sense of stability, kind of changing your internal monologue. Because I'm getting that even though we are speaking about your Ikigai, there's many messages coming here. This maybe resonate for some, not for others, but there's also about you are entering a manifestation timeline, that you're going to manifest a lot of things that you want for you. But this is also about, I'm getting peace. So maybe you are practicing some type of peace ritual for yourself, meaning that maybe you're doing some rituals by yourself, or you're detaching, or you're better kind of to be in your own company and maybe just listening to music, or maybe practice yoga. It could also be that you're a yoga teacher, or kind of let the noise or distractions just be there. It's a lot about this, the peace I'm getting, but also pure love. So this is also about compassion, and I'm getting also peace, like calmness and so on. But for others of you, it could be like you actually are starting to practice yoga maybe for the first time. That is something that is going to give you a lot of peace, calmness. Maybe you're going to sleep better is what I'm getting. maybe things are going to change in your life, because sometimes, you know, when we change some type of rituals or some type of things, then other things changes in our lives. And I'm getting the song from Michael Jackson. So, and the song is, you know, that's the famous song, when starting something. So I'm getting kind of, you're starting something new, literally. And I'm also getting another song, Summer Times of Our Lives. This is a song by A1 that was released by the end of the 90s. So maybe this is a specific summertime that you are experiencing, but summertime is also, of course, depending on where you live, but it's, and also for many it includes vacation, maybe, you know, be near the sun, beach, swimming, meeting friends or family, taking some time off, and also just do maybe some things that you want, being more enjoy, you know, being out and about, like kind of enjoy life. But also again, peace and yoga I'm getting is important here, and there's something maybe about duality. So let's take the tarot decks to see more channel messages. Okay, so for pile 3, thank you for being here and hope you're doing great. What is the IKIGAI guidance or message for today? As we can see, the cards compared to the other piles are more like calm, slowly, and peace, meaning there is entering. Maybe you're attracting some type of balance that you can detach a little bit, you know, from chaos or, you know, busy times or something. Okay, what do you want us to know for pile 3? The Two of Swords, the Temperance, yeah, we spoke about balance, here we have it. The Seven of Cups, the energy of the King of Wands, maybe one more card. The Eight of Wands. Yeah, and back of the decks is actually the Six of Pentacles, that has again to do with balance. So I'm getting also strongly that IKIGAI now is also some type of balance that is coming in your life. Like I mentioned, maybe there's a lot of things going on and then it's time for you to relax, kind of the balance. This is kind of your passion, this is something that gives you joy, that gives you more energy. We have the Two of Swords, and I'm getting here again balance. I don't normally do that with this card, but I'm getting this. It's kind of this busy times, or there's a lot of things going on, fast momentum, and there's relaxation. And with the Temperance, there's also Sagittarius card. We have balance. We have also, again, there's a lot of kind of circles here. It's like coming into completion. Also coming in like duality, in union with yourself. In the original tarot, so we see the Temperance has kind of 1 foot on the water, 1 foot on the ground. So again, this is the balance, but maybe there's two things that you're connecting, because we have, like with the two lions, this a new cycle again. And then the Seven of Cups. Again, I'm getting calmness, balance, but it's also opportunities coming in for you, because I'm getting that when you're going to have this more balance, like slow and motion, you're going to attract a lot of blessings, because there's some type of recharge, there's something that you're accepting with the hands. I mentioned that at the beginning, you're in the receptive mode. And Seven of Cups has also to do with not only dreaming, but attracting blessings and opportunities. With the energy of the King of Wands, it's just the gender, not the gender. This is also fiery energy, such as Sagittarius, Leo with the lions again, and Aries. So we have Sagittarius, a lot of this fiery energy, but then it's kind of, it slows down. So then it could be that also you're a leader, so you have to kind of be a role model for others, so be a leader, and then you have time to relax and charge your kind of your batteries, the energy again. And then we have the Atalanta, the 801s. This is again about fast movement. This is things going quickly. This is like you're ready to kind of for running, or I'm getting kind of take off. For some of you, we mentioned yoga. This could also be that you are starting a new type of exercise. We also see there's a lot of kind of some of the goddess here. We can see the arms or muscles. So maybe, and we have arms here again. Maybe you are starting some type of exercise, or running. And this is also going to be the balance that's coming in for you. That is very nice. So let's see what more can we now for pile 3. Let's see what is IKIGAI. The guidance of clearance. Let's see. This is the illusionist, the Knight of Pentacles. Ooh, fantastic. Phoenix, Judgment. The Ace of Pentacles. The Five of Swords. But this is the Strength. I'm just going to censor it a little bit. Okay. So this is the Strength card. Just needed to cover up a little bit. And back of the deck, this is the Nine of Mirrors. This is the Nine of Cups. So the Nine of Cups, this is a wish fulfillment coming in for you. We have transformation with the butterfly. That is also this, like with the Judgment card. And we can see that there is some fairies here. But we have sunflowers. And sunflowers is also a sign about summertime. We mentioned that earlier. Like vitality, joyful times. We can see that the fairies are playing, you know, with both the grains and also the flowers. So it's, and we also see grapes, which is also abundance. But the Nine of Cups is a card about wish fulfillment. And there is something that you're attracting. I mentioned that you're actually in a timeline that has to do with manifestations. And we have the Seven of Cups, like a lot of blessings coming in for you. So this many wish fulfillments coming in for you. For some of you, this is a side out, but maybe your Ikigai is actually travel. And that's I see kind of, I mentioned that ready to take off here, and with the birds here, and there's like different places, we see different scenarios. And also with the Atlanta card, and we can see that the fairies are kind of flying, jumping. Let's see if there are other messages before I continue. Let's see. Yeah, so again, that summertime may be important time for you, or the specific this summertime. Okay, so I'm also being drawn to the icon here, and this is actually a sign, spiritual meaning that has to do with strength and also new beginning. So we already mentioned there is kind of different wish fulfillments coming in for you when you start to have the balance in your life. So with the first card that we have here, this is the Illusionist. This is a Knight of Pentacles. Again, the bird is a lot of green in this earthy energy. You're attracting actually a lot of abundance. I'm getting you're attracting money. It could also be that there's some type of change. When there's balance coming in for you, maybe you're attracting a new type of career. A new way of income is what I'm getting. And actually here's the sun and the moon, which is yin and yang, so that's balance again. The judgment card, this is Major Arcana. So, and what is interesting is that the judgment comes just before this is the Scorpio and this is Sagittarius. So maybe there's something regarding October, November, December that also may be significant, or you have that strongly on your chart. So Phoenix, this is also about, rising up from the ashes. This is a judgment call, a wake-up call. When you start to have the balance and going with your inner strength, going in with yourself, spending time with yourself and doing things that you enjoy, you're going to attract this manifestation, these blessings that is also part of your IKIGAI, and you're going to experience life in more colors. You can see here there's some cards that are darker in features, but this is like the rainbow says happiness. This is, you're answering the call, you're attracting this that you've been wanting. And again, with the Ace of Pentacles, again there's the sun, there's abundance and wealth. The Ace of Pentacles could be again together with the Page of Pentacles, that you are starting a new career, a new way of income that is very significant for you. And then we have the Five of Swords. So the Five of Swords, we mentioned that maybe there's been some overthinking that you are letting go of. And this is the sword is on the scrolls, meaning that you just want to relax. When you're relaxing. When there is motion, there is motion. And you have the Strength. And this Strength card, there is two candles on the card, and you started with the Two of Swords also, so Two of Wands. So again, there is the balance. I mentioned that maybe for some of you there's something about relocating to another place of the world, maybe living different, because I'm getting a simple things that are good, that are nice, like for some people to relax or have some spare time is some type of downfall, and for others is luxury, to have some time for themselves, to meditate, or just dance in the living room, or watch a movie, or maybe do knitting work, painting. So again, in that your life is going to be colored again with this almost like the same colors, both in the card that you've chosen and the Judgment, the Phoenix. So this is the victory. And I mentioned summertime, and Strength has also to do with the Leo season. So summertime, July, August. Yeah, so when you learn to have this balance, you're attracting a lot of blessings. Could be money, career path, change of career path, and so on. So we have two oracle cards, so let's see what are the messages for part 3. What more you want us to know about the Ikigai? Surrender. Okay, so confirmation again. I mentioned at the beginning, it seems like this person is surrendering and also attracting. So number 2 may be significant, because you have both here, number 2, and then you had the Two of Swords here. So there's a lot of 2s coming for you. And 2 is a balance number that has to do with balance, and again you have 2 lines, duality. And so you can see this person is also relaxing, enjoying their spare time, and then is attracting abundance, because both pineapple, and we can see there's also some type of hidden gold this is also that you're surrendering, you're having balance, and then you're attracting, which is really, really nice. And I was told to show you the back of the deck, which is 11, another master number. 1 + 1 is 2, and it says embrace. And actually this is the same animal as in this card, so there's both. You're embracing, again, you're attracting this beautiful kind of this ikigai coming in for you. Let's see if there are other messages before I take another oracle card. Yeah, I also like to mention that this is a card about manifestation, and I mentioned that you are in a manifestation cycle, manifesting a lot of things, also with blessings coming in, like you had the 9 of Cups also, and the 7 of Cups. It is also a card about rest and recovery. We already were into that, and also about stabilizing energy. Also kind to be, you know, stress-free. Then there's motion, and so just confirming actually what we mentioned. Let's see. So I'm gonna shuffle another oracle card here. Let's see. Okay, so the card that came here was 4. Protection. There's another lion. Maybe there are some messages for you in pile 2 as well. Again, there is, here are like the angels of the judgment card. This is also the judgment, meaning this is also about the judgment. You're answering kind of this call, the call that you're actually going to have balance and motion and so on. There is also infinity, and the lion is also the strength. So again, lions is maybe significant. Let me see what more can I... Yeah, infinity, number 8. You had both the 8 of Wands. Yeah, and you have also the sun. And I mentioned that also, that I had the summertime. That may be significant for you, because I had the summertime of our lives with I won the sun. So this is the sun again, and you had both the sun here again. Yeah, so summertime may be a very significant time for you. Just going to see if there's more messages coming in. Of course, this is this protection, and we have Pluto. Pluto is also a Scorpionic card that has to do with the judgment. So maybe you have also strong Scorpio in your chart, birth chart, or there's something happening in Scorpio season. Again, this is a card about what we already been through, this, you know, restoration. So again, motion, taking inspired action, and then relaxing. This is actually the herb of grace, the rue, and this has also to do kind of, it has to do to set free. So free, you know, free time, spare time, just setting kind of the thoughts free. So this is about protection again, and I'm getting maybe Italy significant, because this has also connected with Leonardo da Vinci and Michelangelo. So the Mediterranean I'm getting, and Greece, Rome, the rue is also, it's not only protection, but it has also to do with blessings coming in for you, that I already mentioned. Okay, so interesting, but I was told by Spirit to shuffle a card, something about love. I don't know what it means yet, but I was told to shuffle 2 cards when it comes to love. I don't know what it has to do with the alliance, or love could be very general, but let's see. Okay, so for pile 3, what do you want us to know about love and the Ikigai? Okay, 6 of Wands. Let's see what is the next card. Interesting. Okay, first of all, I was told to shuffle something about love. So 6 of Wands, this has to do with victory. But also balance. You have the 6 of Pentacles behind the first deck. But this is 6 of Swords, is calmer times. Again, calm times. There's something about... Okay, maybe some of you had a question about love or something, and we have the moon and the stars. It could be also about moon cycles, but as we can see, this person, well, there's some type of fairy, grown-up fairy, connected with the elephant. The elephant, are very wise, spiritual, very kind. And here we can see that the elephant has one of the scroll. So this is also about calmer times again. This is balance. So it's just confirmation after confirmation. Maybe you had a question very strongly about when you're going to meet your soulmate or your person. There's something about when this balance is coming in, when you're practicing balance, then and calm times, there's the calmer times coming in for you. And you have also the 8 of Cups, which we can see is some type kind of guru leading the way, and there's a lot of mirrors. There is transformation here again with the butterflies, with this judgment call, this new cycle for you. And the 8 of Cups is also about leaving something in the past. It could be also about you opening for this balance, maybe not always kind of working all the time and so on, but this is also about this has actually to do with, in this specific card, with the moon goddess. Let's see if I'm getting more messages. But again, this is a card about peacefulness again, so kind of love will enter your life when you practice the calmness, the light motion, calmness. Maybe there's a new practice when it comes to with exercise or moving your body. Dance, I'm getting dance strongly. Yoga, and then you're meeting your person, because we mentioned there's a lot of blessings coming in for you. And the back of the deck again, well, the 9 of Cups twice. You have the 9 of Cups after the first row, you had twice. So again, wish fulfillment, and you have these 2 lions, and you have the 2 fairies. So again, there is love coming in for you when you practice this, but maybe we're speaking about October, November or something. And I was also told to show you the back of the deck oracle card, this one. Poppy 41, this is 5 again, this is change. But this is interesting because I haven't actually drawn this card before, and this is the card that is on the cover of the box, or the oracle deck, meaning that is extra significant. As we can see, we have the moon and the stars again. We have a compass. Oops. This kind of this new cycle for you, I'm getting that strongly. So I'm getting again the protection, because kind of the God protecting. So you're very protected in many ways. And this has also to do with Neptune and the Sun, and Neptune has also to do, it's the god about water. again, this is about, dreaming is again relaxing, so confirming, relaxing, releasing. What more is it with this card? I think puppies, there's something about the land of, I think it was a land back, back in time called summer. Not summer, but summer. And again, this is confirmation again about, being at ease. And summertimes we went into that different times also. I think you can do in summer, with both Neptune and Saturn. Saturn is also a card about working hard, and then Neptune is kind of more being at peace, dreaming, relaxing. Okay, so this is what I had for you. I hope it resonated, and thank you for watching. See you next time. Peace and love.